guys, welcome back to the channel where we're covering cryptocurrencies, NFT gaming, and play to earn games. Specifically today we are looking at Illuvium, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you and yours. Today we do have quite a few holiday leaks. If you're over on Discord, they dropped quite a bit when it comes to actual gameplay. So we're going to cover all of the gameplay footage that was released today. We also see Kieran put some up on Twitter, which again, it is awesome to see how this game is coming together. We know the game is kind of built in two parts, that is right. Part one is the Illuvium Zero. So it is kind of the base builder type mentality, or the base builder type game. The second part is Illuvium, which is going to be the primary game, which we're going to be looking at today. So I just want to take a minute and say, you know, when it comes to Illuvium itself, a lot of players have said, well, comparing it to this, comparing it to that, you know, comparing it to Axie Infinity, comparing it to, in my opinion, I really feel like there is no comparison to Illuvium. When you look at another game, you really go out there and create the best game you can, the best content. If you do that, I really feel in my heart that it will bring the players, guys. It's not a comparison into how well this game or that game did, how much revenue they're doing, and how they're performing is really, in my opinion, and I know Kieran kind of shared it, it's kind of on its own level with Illuvium because it is what they make it. Ultimately, the end game of this goal is a AAA plus crypto, you know, play to earn game, which I think they're going to do phenomenal. With it being a RPG and a auto battler, again, I think it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. With some of the Pokemon kind of catch the Illuvials, the Illuvatars are coming out, the land is coming out. We have a ton to get ready for in 2022, guys, and I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and get into the leaks. So looking here, we've seen this one before. This is the actual battlefield. So you can see your hero right in the middle. This is the battlefield, guys. This is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have your Illuvials fight right here in the middle of the battlefield. You'll go ahead and select which one you're going to use, put them in their positions, and then you will let them go ahead and battle. Now, these are the actual Illuvatars, or excuse me, Illuviums. These are the ones that you're going to be using. You can see here 46 waves, total enemies 257, control point 17, total time took 23 minutes, and also the leaderboard. So this is going to be kind of a progression. I believe this is going to be one part of the game where you can actually make progression, and you can see the heroes that we have in here, or the Illuviums that we have in here. I love, again, how these look. When you look at how these are built, how they're developed, the gameplay, the movement, everything that we've seen with this game, it is crazy on how in-depth this game is going to be, especially when you start talking about synergies, when you talk about, you know, powering up or leveling up your Illuvials, how they're going to work together with the affinities and things of that nature. It's going to be absolutely crazy to see how well this game is put together. Now, we do have a lot of video content in here. You can see, again, this is some of the gameplay itself. These are just assets, guys. This is the land itself, how it's going to look, how it's going to build through, how you're going to run through this game from kind of the first person player. You can even see down here, like with the shadowing, you see, of course, all the lightning bolts. You see the power running through kind of the mushrooms in the back. The detail that we have of this is going to be unparalleled. Honestly, you can hear almost the static electricity right there. It is going to be unparalleled to any other game with the depth that they are building this game on, guys. This is another one. This is the Abyssal Basement, the Traveler's Gorge. As you can see, it is the big Illuvium. This is the symbol for the token. This is the symbol for the game, guys. I think these are going to be the obelisks, and it's going to be like a teleportation device that you can use to go through here and move to different lands. So this is a concept sketch that we see right here. Awesome looking, absolutely crazy how this Abyssal Basin is going to look. And then this is Brightland Steps, again, the Traveler's Gorge. You can see how absolute massive the concept art is. And then right in the middle is your little tiny hero. And there is Mozart following you just like they always do. Again, we don't know how long it's going to take you to go through this land. It could theoretically, looking at the size of this, depending on the zones, could be hours, could be days to get through here. And it's going to be interesting because Illuvials are going to interact and be all within the zones, guys, which again is kind of crazy to go around, travel different places, look for different alluvials, scan, use the jetpacks, use the rocket boots, find alluvials, then catch the alluvials is going to be an absolute amazing time with this game. A little bit more gameplay here. Now here you see all 4 heroes, guys. Now this is when I believe they are maxed up to the max level. You can see depending, we have ice here, we have poison, we have ice, we have fire, we have poison. Not sure exactly what the purple is. I think it's like cyan, but looking here, you can see the weapons, guys, how they're glowing and the different weapons that your heroes are going to have. This fire one and the poison one, to me, looks just absolutely phenomenal, guys. It is absolutely crazy how these weapons are going to look. And this almost looks like a shield. It might be a weapon of sorts, but it almost looks like a right-handed shield that your hero playable character could be holding, because you can even see it back here. We'll pause this for a minute. You can see right here is the dagger, but you can also see it here, where this character right here in the back actually has the double daggers, but you almost see like the shielding aspect right here. This might be, let's say, like a level 1 or a level 2 shield, and this might actually be the level 3 shield as we see it here within the playable characters. Again, protecting from a certain element. So if you go into a battle and you have, this poison shield, essentially you can block against a lot of poison damage, or it might mitigate the poison damage. We are still waiting to see exactly how this is going to work and how all of this is coming together. It's to me, it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. It does kind of go together in its own way, but we're just getting piece by piece by piece until we can actually form it all together to have the overall look of what this game is going to look like, guys. This one I love as well. So you can see we have a female hunter, a male hunter, we have Atlas, and then we have, it looks like Arch over here, or Axon over in the very corner. But again, looking at the land, you can see we have some sand coming down here. You can see all of the assets. It's almost like a sandstorm that is coming through the land right now. And look at the colors. The color, the technique, the way it is built, guys, it is, in my opinion, it is absolutely insane. When you look at this and look at the detail again that is going into this. I don't know any other games that are on this level or built really to this level with the amount of detail, the wide open world RPG that we've grown to know and love from all of these shots. It's going to be awesome to see exactly how this all goes together. Now this one is absolutely one of my favorite. This is the one that Kieran leaked over on Twitter, and you can see jumping around. So there's the actual alluvial. So let's pause this. When you see these little orbs, this is what you scan. So when you do scan this little orb, that is what opens the portal to go in and catch the alluvials. So you see there's the mag boots. Boom, there it is. The portal opened up a little bit right there. Unfortunately, it closed. Jetpack. And looking at the jetpack, guys, you can see when you're going super fast, look at it almost looking around the outer edges, as in like hyperspeed, how fast you're cruising through this place and how you can explore it, openly explore it. We see right there, there's another orb over on this left-hand side, which is very cool. That is another alluvial, which is just floating around within this place that we're at. It's almost like a night vision mode. You can see right there that they kind of turned it to almost like a night vision mode, and it looks really easy to see the alluvials when you have this kind of night vision mode on. I don't know if this is going to be a way that you can kind of change it, but turning it on, you can see, boom, they shot this little portal, which resulted in it disappeared there. So coming over, jumping to different stages and different areas of the land itself, which I believe this is the burning steps, if I remember correctly. We see some of the assets right around here, guys, all of the crazy glow with some of the plants. But you can see how you're going to move around here. And there we go, guys. There's another alluvial. Boom. Hit it in mid-air, guys. Now this one, press E to interact. That is right, guys. He opened up this portal that he was looking at. Going on this side, and there is the scanning. You found a nether site. So that is, I believe, what it's going to be called. Hold E to scan or hold R to fight. So we scan it and you can see little Mozart up here. So Mozart said, you found another site. And then of course he goes, we hit E right there. It is scanning this part. So there we go. We found another site and then it is scanning. He's hitting the whole E, scanning it, and there we go. Scan complete. 7 alluvials have been found, guys. So I'm not sure. So when you go in here, you can see we have a couple different ones in here. We have an upgraded Atlas. It looks like we have a Rhapsody. And we have 2 other, I think that's Archie. I forget the name of this one. But I believe this little scale, so you see this little sliding scale right here, might be the probability that they are here. I'm not sure if these are just resources that you can get out of here, but it ultimately shows you who is inside of this little portal. So it did find 7 alluvials in total. These either might be resources, or I believe these are just going to be random alluvials that are generated. So when you scan, you might not get 100% of the data that's in here, or these could also be alluvials that you have never found before. So you don't know exactly what is in there, but they choose to fight. And as you can see, the player is pulled into the portal. Boom, that will launch the fight mechanism. So now it would go to the auto battler within there. Very cool to see, guys. Now this is an interesting game. It says lighting needs to be rebuilt. Don't touch the red. So that's the game they're playing. Don't touch the red. Use your space bar to jump. Use and I believe hold while inactive. You'll see they're running kind of an obstacle course in here. And again, this is a great way to build out all of these assets. So you can see, don't touch the red. They use the boots right there to get through. Boom, hit the first point. Follow the points. You have to make this absolutely clear when you're running around. You can see how your playable character is going to interact, how they're going to run around, exactly what this is going to look like and how in depth. Hitting these fire orbs and collecting the fire orbs. You could have walked around. Nope, they chose to go straight up. As you can see, the arrows right here, collecting all of those fire orbs. And again, I know this isn't part of the game, but this is the game development process. A lot of people don't understand, the process that goes into this, and how much it takes to build. This is the reason it takes so long. Ultimately, everything you see here is going to be filled in with other assets. There's going to be more parts that are built into this. There's going to be more parts, more assets that are put into this. You're going to put the background into it. You're going to put all of the plants, the animation, the effects. To bring this entire game together is going to take an incredible amount of time. And big shout out to the Illuvium team, guys. They are doing awesome. You can see how smooth the gameplay is going to be running through there. Not many glitches, not many. It seems like the game might take a little bit to get used to, but once you're used to it, ultimately it is going to be very cool and smooth and clean to go through this game, guys. I am super stoked. I cannot wait to see exactly how well this is going to go together. All right, guys, so that will do it for the leaks for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, guys, go ahead and click the subscribe button, turn on notifications. We are covering Illuvium in its entirety. Definitely getting the subs up there, but wanted to share the holiday leaks with you today. Very cool to see the gameplay. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.